a little bit crazy. Let's get a little bit crazy. Let's get a little bit crazy. Let's get a little bit crazy. Yeah. Let's get a little bit crazy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the JeVaughn Show. I could not wait another moment longer than to have my sister, my favorite internet follow of all time, on the show. But I can't do this by myself. I needed help because there's just so much peach to handle that I couldn't handle all the peaches by myself. So I brought in my sister girl, Miss Lanisha Lowe. How you doing, Lanisha?
So much peach to handle. I love that.
Too much peach to handle. Too much peach.
Yes, so much peach. We got the best peach.
We got the best peach, huh?
Yes.
Let people know where you're from, Lanisha, and your social media and all that good stuff.
Well, I am from St. Louis, Missouri, but I currently reside in the DFW Metroplex. Isn't it a wonderful place to be? Everything, I'm so real, y'all. Everything is my real name. Lanisha Lowe. On Facebook, on Instagram, Google me, Barbara. It's all Lanisha Lowe. So that is how and where you can find me. I'm gonna do something, you guys. I'm gonna listen to JeVaughn, and I'm gonna do what he said and flip it.
Huh.
Boom.
You're like the first woman in 3 months to listen to and do what I asked them to do.
You know, you said we were going to get into those types of conversations later. Do we want to let the people know that the women haven't been listening to you? Is that what we want to let the people know?
That's what we're going to make sure is understood from this conversation today.
Bring on the peach.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, she's here. Lanisha has, like most women, again, gone back to her nature and done what she wanted to do and flipped her camera back. But you know what? Keep the camera the way it is now. It's okay, because all of the attention is going to be on the peach. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God. Chelsea West. Chelsea West.
Yes.
Chelsea West.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yes.
I already
How
need a
y'all
cigarette.
doing?
Did you catch your breath, JeVaughn? You blown away?
He said he needed a
gotta catch
cigarette.
my breath. And the noise, gotta catch my breath.
Okay.
So listen,
Oh, get it, Pete.
I need people to truly appreciate and understand what's happening right now. We have the voice of every song that you've heard ever in your life. She has sung background on everything. Name the song. Yep, she sang background on that one. And on some of them, she should have sang foreground on them, like everything that involved Mary J. Blige. So listen, before we go any further, I need people to know and appreciate and get an idea, who is Chelsea West?
Whoa, who is she? She is a mother, a daughter, a sister, and a friend who happens to do music professionally.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's a good answer. That's a solid, comprehensive. That's the elevator answer of the question of who is you.
JeVaughn, I got to cut you off. You know what's really dope about her answer?
What?
Every person that's associated with that. Do you know? She's a daughter. Her mama, dope. She's a sister. Her sister, dope. You know what I'm saying? She's a mama. Her son, dope. It's a wonderful thing. I mean, it's just a plethora of amazingness coming in this gene pool.
So
you know what I'm saying?
You're so sweet.
The DNA is litty, okay?
Thank you.
The DNA is ridiculous. Now, what's great about this is that we have peaches on the show. I had Candy I guess that was yesterday. I had Candy on the show. What's with all this food? Was food just flowing in the West household?
Well, my mother is named after her father. Her name is Tommy Lee. So she didn't have a nickname growing up. So she wanted her daughters to have nicknames. So at birth, when we got our real names, we got our nicknames too.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is so dope.
Yeah. So she didn't have a feminine name. So she wanted us to have very, like, aside from my first name, she wanted our nicknames to be very feminine and girly.
Well, mission accomplished. Now, you never wanted to change it. You never wanted to be like, you know what? I'm Peach, but I like grapes. So call me Chelsea.
Oh no, Peach is just stuck. Peach is stuck. The names we got work for us all. It's weird, but it works.
Lanisha, how did you come across Miss Chelsea West?
Oh man, shoot! I don't know, just the music circuit. I know that I knew her sister first. Um, Geez Louise. I don't know, Peach. Do you remember when we first
No, I
met?
don't.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
it just happened, and I would be at a lot of different musical events or whatever, and her sister was always very sweet, very welcoming, very willing, you know what I'm saying, to show me stuff or whatever, just really dope. And then she came in with a sweet spirit too, so I
Hmm.
mean, it was just always, it's always love from jump.
Is it hard to stay humble and sweet when you've done everything that you can do vocally at such a high level? Like, shouldn't there be just some aura of arrogance about you that you definitely earned?
Not for me. Not for me, because I remember when life didn't look like this. You know what I mean? I remember when I didn't have any money and my account was in a negative and I didn't know how I was going to feed my child, and, you know, hoping and wishing that somebody would give me a chance and call me for a gig, waiting, praying my phone would ring. Like, those days are not too far removed. You know what I mean? So I don't care what happens. I don't care what I do, where I go. Being arrogant is not an option for me. You know what I mean? It's taken a long time to get to this place. I'm too grateful to be arrogant. Like, being humble is too easy. It's too easy to be nice to people. It's too easy to be pleasant. You know, so that's just what I prefer at this point. That this will always.
That's a T-shirt right there. I'm too grateful to be arrogant. That's
Like.
nice.
Now listen, y'all, don't be going out there taking our t-shirt ideas.
Period.
We're gonna sell "Too Grateful to Be Arrogant" at the next show. So just wait for the t-shirts to come. Trademark pending. Trademark pending.
Period.
Now, what was one of your first that you remember, the first gig when you went to the studio and laid down tracks for somebody? Do you remember who the artist was?
It was my mother.
Oh, nice.
It was my mother. I was 5 years old.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Doing BGVs at 5?
Yeah.
And what did you take from that experience, or what have you carried on from that experience, even though it happened when you were 5 years old?
Honestly, that regardless of what life may currently look like, you know what I mean? Because we go through phases and seasons, you know, you go through high seasons, you go through low seasons, you go through those in between seasons. But no matter what, I go through what I experience, high or low, like, this life was predestined for me from jump. There was nothing I could have done to create this on my own. There's nothing, you know, there's no school I could have gone to. There's no association I could have joined to have garnered the opportunities that I've gotten. Like, this is God. So from the point of 5, you know, this has been my life. And, you know, even before then, it was my parents' life. So I use that as a constant reminder, like, God did this. This is not your doing. If I had have gotten a blank canvas in life to say, I want to do this, I want to do that, I can't say that I would have chosen this life for myself. Mm-hmm. So that constant reminder is just like a reminder of God's goodness, His faithfulness, His strategic ways, His intentionality. So it's like, He got you no matter what, no matter what's going on, what it looked like, what you got, what you don't got. God got you, period.
How many people have perceived you as arrogant when you were just protecting your space?
And honestly, Lanisha, it's never even been a matter of me protecting my space. I am a naturally shy person. So I've grown to be a lot more outgoing and extroverted and bubbly, where I'll speak first, you know, but there was a long time in my life where I was just really shy. So it took me a while to warm up to people, but there were so many people who took that and interpreted it as me being stuck up or bougie. And I've had so many people come to me and apologize for being wrong about who they thought I was or how they thought I was. I've had people come to me and be like, you're nothing like I thought you were, or I thought you were this, I thought you were that, and I was wrong. And it's just like, that's why you gotta just give people a chance. Like, don't be so quick to jump to judgment.
Yes. Now here's what's strange, and you tell me if you agree or not. I think that most people get the staple of arrogant or stuck up or whatever when they don't want to give somebody a handout. Huh? Do you know what I'm saying? If somebody was coming to you wanting you to put them on or wanting to ride the perceived wave, because people don't know, what people don't know they make up. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Were people upset or did they only, JeVaughn, you back?
No,
Welcome
y'all.
back.
I just had to pay the bill. That's on me. When you don't pay
Okay.
it, then they're quick to cut you off. So thank you for the loan, Chelsea. I'll make sure you get it back in a couple of weeks. So I'm sorry, Lanisha, you can finish what you were asking. Are you about to go into a real good question?
Yeah, I believe that it happens for all people, not just people with celebrity status or whatever it may be. If you have a cousin who is broke sometimes, if you have any associates, if you've been living for a little while and you look like you've been successful at any point, there are people who want something, and it's my opinion. I want you to correct it or speak to it. That the only time people give somebody the label of being arrogant or whatever is if they were attempting to get something that they weren't able to get, be it access or being put on. I'm gonna hush and let you take it.
I could definitely. I haven't experienced a whole lot of that in the regard of like what people feel like they can get from me. But what I am experiencing and what I have experienced from time to time is sometimes people won't allow you space to grow and evolve. You know what I mean? And my growth and my evolution does not make me Hollywood. It doesn't make me, anything more than just a person